Wait a minute. So you telling me this nigga killed this baby mom because she didn't want to be with him no more? I told y'all about messing with these broke-ass niggas. I hope he get the death penalty.
Disturbing new details coming to light now in the stabbing death of a South Florida woman. Her body was found in her car over the weekend in southwest Miami-Dade.
The woman's ex-boyfriend is charged with second-degree murder and faced a judge this morning. CBS News Miami's Peter Dench has been pouring through court documents and reports on what he's learned.
New court documents show some alarming allegations. The victim claimed that her ex-boyfriend was persistently stalking her, and she worried that could escalate into violence.
So you were arrested for one count of second-degree murder and one count of child abuse.
Joy Chandra Nath is accused of taking the life of his 24-year-old ex-girlfriend, Maria Camila Garcia Molina. Investigators say her 3-year-old daughter was found wandering around a parking lot of the Twin Lakes complex on Saturday afternoon with dried blood on her face. And Garcia Molina was found stabbed to death in back of a car.
It's a shame that this young girl has to go through that, and the family, and now a little girl is without a mom.
Family members say Nath had a history of stalking Garcia Molina after they broke up last November, and she obtained a temporary restraining order. In this petition for an injunction against Nath, Garcia Molina made these claims. In late January, she noticed Nath driving behind her, and he followed her and parked behind her, and she feared for her safety. Nath also reportedly took chocolates and flowers to the victim's workplace. And Nath also later told her, "I left something on your car," and she found an Apple AirTag attached to her vehicle. And the day before Garcia Molina was killed, Nath reportedly followed her to the Dolphin Mall, where he had an altercation with her current boyfriend. Linda Parker, the president and CEO of Women in Distress for Broward, says there has been a huge increase in domestic violence cases statewide.
One of the things that we've really been encouraging survivors is to get with the local domestic violence center so that we can talk through individual cases. If your batterer is such that they're not going to listen to leave you alone, then we need to take different action, and it's time for you to possibly be in a more secure facility.
Parker encourages victims to call the Florida Domestic Violence Hotline at 1-800-500-1119. That's 1-800-500-1119.
If you suspect that your partner's violence is escalating, it's not going to decrease.
Nath is being held without bond. In a post on social media, the victim's mother said that her daughter was a beautiful, loving woman who had plans and dreams that were taken away too soon.
Wait a minute. Did y'all hear this crazy shit that they said? This nigga was stalking her, putting trackers on her car, and bringing roses to her job, even though she told him not to. She had to get an order of protection, and he still was coming around. What the hell was going on with the law? I mean, nobody could protect this lady from this crazy ass man, but this is also a lesson to you women. Be careful who you decide to be in a relationship with, because a man with nothing has nothing to lose. And the sad part is she found that out the hard way. But also to the man that was her new boyfriend, boy, you got off lucky. I want you to understand that this man would have killed you just like he killed her. He had no remorse for what he did. He killed her in front of her daughter. This is something that her daughter will have to live with for a lifetime. Dealing with the wrong man might just not only ruin your life, but it can ruin your kid's life. It can ruin the person's life who you decide to move on with. Be careful out here. And to the justice system, y'all failed this lady. Y'all failed her completely all the way around because y'all offered her no protection. If that was my daughter, I'd be extremely upset at what happened in this situation, because it could have been avoided if the police were actually doing something about her complaining about this man stalking her. To all the people involved, I'm sorry y'all had to deal with an animal like this. He should have never been out on the streets in the first place. I mean, he proved how unstable he was. This is Maserati Cheeks. Y'all already know. I'm gonna talk about it because it deserves to be talked about. Scream at me.